My presentation is based on the book Lost Children Archive by Valeria Luiselli. My specific project is on maps and the stories they tell in terms of migration. This is one of the maps that I plan on using on my paper. It was created by the European Border Control and it depicts illegal immigration into Europe. I'll be using this as a way to show the story that maps tell and how migrants are depicted in this map. For a book summary, Lost Children Archive follows the journey of a family of four, two parents and two kids, one 10-year-old boy and one 5-year-old girl, across the country from New York to Arizona. Both parents are documentarians who met on a project collecting spoken language sounds across New York City. In a parallel storyline, the mother is helping out a friend whose daughters are attempting to illegally immigrate from Mexico to the United States, and she develops a passion project dedicated to collecting the story of migrants. For my research focus, it'll be on maps and their ability to create and tell stories, specifically migrant stories. So context for the passage I'm about to read is that the family is in a rented cabin on their journey to Arizona, and the boy realizes that the parents' marital problems means that this is the last trip they will take together as a family. In an effort to earn the mother's attention, the 10-year-old boy decides to help his mom find the two migrant daughters and sneaks out in the middle of the night with his 5-year-old sister. He draws a map to help his parents find them, highlighting the route that he and his sister plan to take and the route he expects the daughters to take. So my close reading passage is, and the two routes, red and blue, met at a big X, which I made in pencil, and which was kind of at the same spot where Ma had marked XX on her map, pages 238 to 239. So some parts of the close reading which I wanted to highlight were use of the words big X. I would really use this as a way to highlight the innocence of children and emphasize how this part of the passage was written through the perspective of the boy, even though the majority of the book was written through the perspective of the mother. Another part of the quote which I really wanted to highlight was, and the two routes, red and blue, met at a big X, which I made in pencil. I use this quote as a way to really emphasize how my research paper states that maps can tell a story, but not only what the author's purpose is and what the author's trying to convey, but also the physical representation and existence of the map tells its own story. Obviously, the boy is trying to convey that these are the routes that he and his sister will take and where the family should meet them. However, that is only surface level. The physical map itself also portrays a story. The hand-drawn map, the X in pencil, the squiggly lines, it all shows that it was drawn by a child. And that has its own story behind it as the boy who is trying to help his mother find two lost daughters. Thank you.